You're listening to The Ride to Work with Pastor Fred. Fuel for your faith before you clock in. Enjoy the ride.
Good morning, everybody. So glad that you're riding with us today. It's Tuesday, and it's the second episode of our Unmute week. I need you to be unmuted. Unmute yourself. You know that word unmute means, like you got your television and you got your remote and you can't hear anything. You see people talking, but you can't hear what they're saying because it's on mute. You see people talking, but you can't hear because it's on mute. I want that to sink in for you with your own self, because you're saying stuff, but you're muted. Unmute yourself. That's what I want you to do. And I want you to say it loud, whatever it is. Say it loud. Yesterday we dealt with I am not okay. Look, today, Tuesday, look, this is something that is really, really crucial. And I want people to really, really understand this. And I'm talking to those persons who may have been offended, may have been objectified, hurt in some sort of way. Listen, and you need to let somebody know. This is why I need you to unmute yourself, because you're walking around holding stuff in and people expecting you to be okay and you're not. You need to tell them, look, I forgave you, but I'm still healing. That's what we want to talk about today. I forgave you, yes, but you know what? I'm still healing. Because we preach forgiveness like it's instant. And it's not. Forgiveness is not an instant thing. It's like you say the words, then everything that happened just disappears. No, real life don't work like that. You can forgive and still feel it. You can release them and still be in recovery. So you gotta, unmute yourself and just say it loud. Look, I forgave you, yes, but give me a bit, because I'm still healing. I'm still healing. Look, Ecclesiastes remind us there is a time to heal, which means healing has a process, not just a prayer. Please hear me when I say that, because a lot of people misunderstand the whole process of healing. It's not instant. It's not snap your fingers. It's not say this prayer, we good. Yeah, I forgave you. But now you've got to give me time to heal, because I'm still healing. Listen, the first thing you need to understand is, look, forgiveness is a decision. It's a decision. But healing is a process. Forgiveness happens in a moment, but healing happens over time. Do you understand what I'm saying in that? Think about that for a moment. Think about something that you may have been affected, offended, hurt. Something really like to the core just got you. And you just felt betrayed. You felt, your lowest of lows, because you never ever thought, not this person, not this situation, not at this time in my life. And you've been there. A lot of us have been there. But you learned and you said, you know what? I'm going to forgive. Even if you've never even seen that person again, you still have to forgive them within yourself if you're not able to tell them that you forgive them. But forgiveness happens in a moment. That's just a momentary thing. But you still have to heal from the hurt. You still have to heal from the offense. You see, I can release you today and still need restoration tomorrow. That's how that works. The Bible tells us it plainly. The pain, watch this, don't disappear instantly. It doesn't. It tells us to forgive, but it doesn't say the pain is going to be gone just like that. And there's too many people out there. I don't know if you are one of them, but it's a lot of people out there feeling guilty for still hurting. You feel guilty because you said you forgave him, but that thing's still bothering you. That thing's still getting to you. And you're feeling guilty about it because you told them, we was good. And you might be good. That situation, you may be able to be civil now. You may be able to fellowship again, or maybe not. I don't know. But one thing that has to happen, you've got to get the guilt out of you. You got to get it out of you. Because if you're still hurt, you're still hurt. Look, told you yesterday. Look, you got to I'm not okay. I forgave you, but I'm still dealing with this. This thing's still getting me. So I don't need you to come off on me sideways, because some point in time I may act a certain way, or I may be a little distant, or I may be a little, reserved, or I might not just go with everything you want to say, or I might not do the lollygagging or the joking like we used to do. Look, because I'm still healing. I am. Things have changed in our situation now. Healing is not disobedience, it's development. You don't need to feel guilty because you're still hurting, but you're healing. Second thing I need you to understand, look, pain don't cancel progress. It doesn't. Just because you feel it again don't mean you failed. It's not what that means. That doesn't mean you failed. That doesn't mean you forgave. Oh, I failed at forgiving. Like I told you, you got to understand, forgiveness is a moment. Healing is the process. And it happens. Triggers, we have triggers. Some things trigger us, but triggers don't mean you're broken. They just reveal where you're still becoming whole. That's what triggers do. I still need work in this area, but work is being done. Think about that. Work is being done. I know I still need some more work. I'm not there yet, but work is being done, and eventually I'll get there. Bible says, look, inwardly we're being renewed day by day, not instantly. That's process. That's procedural. That's a process. Pain don't cancel progress. Just because you hurt don't mean you're not healing. Please hear me when I say it. Because we all have them. Triggers, those things, they'll pop up. The least little thing, a song will come on. You'll be driving by, you'll see a billboard or something, or somebody will call you, or you. It's just a thought will flash in your head. But it's not canceling your progress. You're just still healing. Last thing I need you to understand, healing requires boundaries, and this is the most important thing I need you to get. Sometimes distance is necessary. It is. Sometimes you need to be away from what hurt you. Sometimes you need to be away from what harmed you. Access to you should be a privilege. It should be a privilege, not proof of forgiveness. Did you hear what I just said? Access to you should be a privilege. Access is a privilege, not proof of forgiveness. Even Jesus stepped away. Said, look, in Luke it said he withdrew. He needed space. And if Jesus needed space, you definitely need space. Think about it. You need distance. Sometimes distance is necessary. Look, whomever, I forgave you, but I'm still healing. Look, I can't hang right now. Just give me some space right now. Some people you just need to withdraw from. Situations you need to just remove yourself from that equation. Don't be privy. Don't be a part. Don't allow so many people, or don't allow certain people's access to you. They have to feel that it's a privilege that you've allowed access again. Because before, when they were in there, they let you down. Before, when they were in there, they hurt you. Before, when they were in there, they betrayed you. before, when you had them in there, when they were good, when y'all were straight, they walked the floor with you. And they asked for forgiveness and you forgave them, but you still feel it. You still remember it. Just give me some time to heal. Give me some space. I just need some space. Distance sometimes is necessary. It's just like, look, a broken bone can't reset in minutes. It takes months and months and months. Listen to me. Don't reset like that. That's not how it works. It takes months to get full strength. And sometimes it takes months. It takes months. May take even longer for you to get back full strength from being hurt the way you were hurt, from being treated the way you were being treated. But that don't mean you're weak. That means you are healing. That's what that means. I'm healing. So while you're on your way, or if you've already gotten there, I just need you to unmute yourself and just say it. Look, I forgave you, but I'm still healing. And give yourself permission to heal fully. Thank you for joining us today. Have a wonderful, blessed day, and we'll be riding again in the morning. God bless.